They're growing old disgracefully. Grumpy old men.
Hello, we are back. We are grumpy, and we're a little bit chilly, hence the hat. But somebody's been on holiday, and he's back from his grumpy holiday. It's Ash Gould, and of course, Kevin O'Sullivan is here being as grumpy as ever. But we're going to kick off with your online holiday booking.
Yeah, well,
is that what you did to get to Eastbourne?
Yeah, I went on a grumpy old man's holiday to Eastbourne in the height of winter, and so it was like, you know, quite unpleasant. But it was a lovely hotel. But then, you know, to go.
There's a lovely hotel in Eastbourne.
The Grand, yeah.
Of course, stayed there. Have they done it up? I mean, we're talking 10, 15 years ago.
You must have been the youngest resident.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. All about 100.
I got the play area to myself and everything.
Nice. So you just spent a little private time in the ball pit.
Well, the family were down there. Like, obviously, they don't stay in the Grand. They go to one of the cheap.
But they don't want you in the house.
No, yeah.
So you have to get a hotel. Yeah.
So they're down to B&B, and I meet them down, you know, after I've had my breakfast. But anyway, booking it online, right? You have to go through like Trivago and Booking and this and that, and then you got to put your VPN on to check they don't.
Expedia.
And they're racist. They charge foreigners less, and then you change your currencies to check. And by this time, you're all bamboozled. And
how do you even know this?
Then you need a holiday from it.
I don't know. Booking anything online is a form of hell.
Yeah, because you got to check everything,
Why
and then
don't
you got
just ring the hotel up.
Well, then you get ripped off. Not that the Grand rip you off, but you don't get the price. You don't get the right price. I mean, you can pay 120, 130 a night, 200 a night.
Can't you just ring up the hotel and go, I've seen on Booking.com
Yeah,
you're offering this room at X.
I've tried that. I mean, I thought about it this time, but I didn't even ask. I knew they were going to say, no, I got such a good deal on one of these dodgy
You don't get a
sites.
discount for being Ash Gould?
Well, yeah, I mean, they should do, shouldn't they? It's normally put...
No, they charge him twice.
I did actually put, you know, where you put your Mr. bit.
Well, in that case, Kev, what do you get charged?
Yeah, three times.
When you put the Mr. bit on the Grand thing, there is an option to put Sir, so I put that in because I thought it might get me an upgrade, but no, it didn't work.
Sir Ash.
And they've actually got rooms now with no windows, just like this grey blind. It was horrendous, man.
Did you not have a sea view then?
I did in the end. I complained to Gus, and I got a back end view.
Hold on, 1 minute ago you were saying how great this hotel was. The way you're describing it sounds like hell on earth.
Man. You know, it's oldie worldy. You know, you go down there and it's a bit, you know, it's a bit
like
like
something out of Victoria.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's got the old.
What about an Airbnb? Have you got the Airbnb app? Do you go on that?
I have done the Airbnb, and yeah, it's all right, isn't it? I thought about doing an Airbnb myself, but there's so many pitfalls in that. You know what I mean? And you got people, you don't know what they're doing, and if you stay at an Airbnb, you know, they could have like hidden cameras and that.
Probably having sex with someone they shouldn't be.
Yeah, you know, well,
house.
exactly, and then filming it as well. You know where that can end.
Oh, yeah. No.
When I was on the road for Fleet Street newspapers.
Did you used to work for a newspaper, Kev?
Used to be a roadie.
I've worked for nearly all of them. Been fired by most of them as well. I was staying in this hotel, not a very good hotel, in somewhere like, I think it was like Gateshead or something. And I'm in this room, best I could get. And
best room in Gateshead.
And there's these two people in the next room, obviously going at it. They're having this wild sex, right? So I'm lying there, and they're going bomb, 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 bomb. I'm thinking, oh Christ, you know.
How long ago was this?
Well, it's a long time ago.
They might be doing the Mad Lizzie
I was in my
workout.
20s. Anyway, the point was, I'm listening to this. When are they going to finish? And they finally kind of reached this crescendo,
right.
And you know, like she was screaming, and he went, and then he went, there you go.
These are very
Have that, yeah.
And I was thinking, who said the age of romance is dead? There you go.
Beautiful, actually.
What do you say at the end of post-coital?
I say that'll be 25 quid.
Oh,
That's the fag.
Yeah, because I charge for my services.
That's value. Or do you say we'll be back after the break?
I say that.
So, Kev, I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is now literally on, I would suggest, its 25th series, a quarter of a century on ITV.
Is it
And
long?
by Christ, it is showing its age. It has had it. It has had it.
You ever been asked, Kev? You ever been asked?
Well, that's why I'm raging about it.
Okay.
No, seriously, it's no longer I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. It's I want to be a celebrity. Please, can you know who I am?
What are you talking about? There's some...
Who the hell is Angry
You've got Ruby
Ginge?
Wax on this
Who's
year.
Angry Ginge?
I've no idea who Angry
Who can
Ginge.
remember who Ruby Wax
Martin
Wax
Kent,
is?
the bassist from Spandau.
Angry Ginge?
I've no idea.
Well, once you've got Angry Ginge in it, the rest don't count. The rest are C-list. Angry Ginge.
You know he's a YouTuber.
Yeah, I know. So what? That's when you know. If you want to know about television, I'll explain.
You can make a tidy living out of YouTube.
No, that's when you know a TV series is dying. That's why Strictly Come Dancing is dying, because the idiot middle-aged producers start going. Let's get the.
Kev,
can I just finish a sentence?
No. I just want to point something out. You know the majority of what you do is on YouTube.
Huh?
You're a YouTuber.
Oh, is that why you interrupted me?
Yes, yeah.
Why? Why did you bother with that?
Well, because I just
That's
want to put...
tedious interruption.
No.
What I was saying is, when programmes like Strictly Come Dancing, terrestrial TV shows like Strictly Come Dancing, I'm a Celebrity, start trying to say, let's get the youth audience. Yeah. Let's get some youth tubers.
You're part of the
it
youth
is
audience,
when they start to die. I'm telling you about
YouTube.
Are you saying it's a successful tactic?
Yes.
No.
Well, shut up then.
There's only one way to settle this.
I'm a celebrity also.
You're going to have a fight.
It's the same stick every single year. It looks tired, it looks threadbare. I'm sick of seeing the same old thing. I'm afraid all of these big juggernauts are running out of steam, like The Apprentice. God, put it to bed.
I never liked that.
Britain's Got Talent, please, no more. Strictly, forget it. Bake Off, put it away. Yeah. They've all had it. They need new ideas. I'm a Celebrity is a bunch of D-listers doing the same things we've seen them do every single year. We've had it. Oh look, there's somebody you've never heard of covered in insects.
Over the years, Kev, some of your close friends have been on the show, haven't they?
So what?
I mean, have you not enjoyed seeing them?
Lots of my close friends have been on lots of these shows. Doesn't mean to say I go, well, in that case, this show's brilliant.
He doesn't have friends. He just does people he hates a bit less than others.
Do you like any TV, Kev?
I like... Not very much, no.
No. I think that's what's coming across.
When I did a column for 12 years, watching 36 hours of television a week, it was... But people say, well, why do you hate everything you write about? I said, because that's what it's about. My column is about TV shows I hate.
But it's never funny. It appears like it was very true to you.
It's never funny to praise things. It's like restaurant reviews. If you see a rave review about a restaurant review, you go, oh. If you see a restaurant review where the critic absolutely hated it and gives it a right bucketful, that's an entertaining read.
It's destroyed celebrity, John, because real people, reality show stars have become celebrities, and celebrities have shown themselves as real people, and it's become this big mush, and there's no real celebritydom anymore.
Exactly. Now, Traitors, the recent Traitors, although I hate Traitors, I don't like parlour.
No one likes a traitor.
But that was a celebrity guest list. They had proper celebrities who were intelligent and interesting. That worked.
You're sounding a bit like you liked that show.
No, I didn't like it at all. I hate parlour games. Absolutely detest them. But it was a success. I admire success, and that was a success. And the reason it was a success was that the celebrities that were on it were proper celebrities and they were interesting.
Rude about it.
But they were proper celebrities and they were interesting.
We never watch it.
None of us watch it. You need to make your mind up, Kev, because a couple of weeks ago you were really rude about it.
I didn't say I liked it. I'm saying it's got proper celebrities on it, and it was a success because of that. If you say, "Oh look, here's a show you've watched 25 times before," and guess who's on it? Angry Ginge. You're in trouble.
Talking of things that go on too long, that's enough from Kev. Anyway, Black Friday. How do you feel about Black Friday?
It's racist.
Friday of colour.
OK, but what I don't like about it is Black Friday should be renamed, we're going to sell you a load of crap you don't need. Or we're going to encourage you to buy things you don't need.
I fall for it.
That's the same for all sales, isn't it?
Yeah, but the Black Friday, they go hell for leather. They don't leave you alone.
I bought
endless notifications about Black Friday.
Do you buy things on Black Friday?
I did.
I mean, to be honest, it's not even a day anymore. It's like Black Friday
It's still going on now, I think,
it could get confused with other months, but Black Friday month.
Yeah.
Have you bought anything this Black Friday, Kev?
Well, take a wild guess.
That'll be nothing.
You?
No.
You? I bought a precision screwdriver.
Precision
screwdriving.
What are you screwdriving in a precision way?
There's a little electrical equipment with little tiny hexagonal screws. Now I don't have to worry. I can just go. I like doing all that technological, opening things and
stuff. Like wiring things?
Do you take it apart and then can't put it back together?
Yeah, that's what happens basically. Yeah. which is what will happen to the screwdriver in the end. You know, it's sort of never ending. But I bought some T-shirts and yeah,
is that one of them?
It's not
is
that good. The
you
deal.
wearing your Black Friday black T-shirt?
There's a hole in it, and that, but it's cheaper. The ones with the holes.
Can you only buy black clothing on Black Friday?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Black Friday.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Well, I thought that's what it was. The
Black
screwdriver was
shoes.
black.
I bought
yeah.
some
Why
black
is it
shoes.
called Black Friday?
I've no idea.
It's some American thing. Or
I know that, but why
well,
is
you're
it called...
part American, aren't you?
Yeah, well, sort
you-
of, but I don't
you
know.
live there.
But Black Friday...
As I understand it, you spent
not
some
your
time in
history,
LA.
Kev.
came after
No,
I
yeah,
left America.
Well, it's
It
ridiculous.
came after I left
Just
America.
keep up with it, though. What's
But
going
I don't know why it's called Black Friday.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody behind the scenes know why it's called Black Friday at all? We Google that.
Shall I Google
Because it sends us all into a dark depression.
Black Friday. Hold on, bear with me.
Okay, yeah, this is good television, this.
Yeah.
Can I just say, somebody is telling me exactly why. The answer is so boring, I'm not going to bother with
Thanksgiving. It's something to do with Thanksgiving.
Oh, come on.
Friday after Thanksgiving. Who cares?
Come on.
right?
it. I thought you said it's something to do with Frank Skinner.
We know
there.
it's the Friday after.
It's
Yeah, I
Frank, no,
thought
in
he
this
said
country
that.
it's to do with
What's
Frank
Frank
Skinner.
Skinner got to
In
do
this
with it?
country it's
It's
Frank
that
Skinner.
Midlands accent,
Because
isn't
obviously
it?
we don't do
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
something to do with Frank
Come on
Skinner.
then, Mark. You've got to tell us what Black Friday's for, even if it's boring.
So it's the one day they sold so much that they went out of the red into the black.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
It's like Bullseye
That is
Day.
boring.
It's Bullseye
That is
Day, out of the
boring.
red and in a bit of black. Nothing in this
Bullseye's
game for two in a
back.
bed.
Have you seen Bullseye? It's back with Freddie Flintoff.
Yeah, but it's not. You can't have it with
not the
Freddie
same.
without Jim Bowen, and they're not going to get Jim Bowen again. He's too expensive.
Or
He's dead.
not
And
alive.
that as well.
Yeah, being dead, I think.
Is Tony in it, the dart scorer?
But
No.
being dead has
No,
put
he's
a kind
dead
of
too.
limit on his
my God, they
availability,
killed
hasn't
them all.
it? Yeah.
But that was one of my 5 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
Hold on. Is this a show that
Here we
Kev
go.
likes?
I loved. Come on, come on.
Fantastic.
You've won a speedboat. That's lovely.
No.
Yeah, it's like, but I live on the 42nd floor of a tower block.
exactly.
And,
Caravan.
Was it? No,
The kids' speedboat.
Yeah,
That
that's
wasn't
right.
even an adult.
And, they used to
speedboat.
give away Reliant Robins all the time. And these people came on Jim Bowen. He didn't do it delivery. He goes, says, what do you do? What do you do? He said, I'm unemployed at the moment, Jim.
Lovely,
I'm out of work. And Jim Bowen goes, you're unemployed? That's great. Let's move on to the question.
Super smashing great.
Super smashing.
Lovely
great.
guy, Jim Bowen, by the way. Lovely
Take me a
guy.
while to count this out. 1, 2, 3. I'll be back after the
Lovely guy.
They're growing old disgracefully. Grumpy old men.
But what about cars with big screens and no buttons, Ash?
Yeah, cars with big. This is what this one's called. Cars with big buttons and no buttons and big screens. That's what they have in cars now, and they make out. It looks really good, doesn't it? But when you're driving along, you need to feel for buttons. You don't want to have to open the glove box and go through a load of screens, or just to open the boot, you've got to go through a load of things or change the temperature. I used to drive along and you press it, and they're doing it for cheapness and because they can upgrade the car dashes easily by just sending an update. And it's just cheapening everything.
But how do you alter the screens with no buttons?
Well, it's touch screen. It's like an iPad on. These.
Well, that's
cars.
a bad idea.
Have
isn't
you
it?
That's
got a
what they
car,
all
Kev?
have now.
I've got a car. Yeah.
Is it what year?
It's about 8 years old. It's a Mini Cooper.
Okay.
So it's got.
Does it have a big screen in it?
No, it doesn't. Thank
They've
God.
got
I
lots
hate
of
them.
buttons.
I
Yeah,
hate
exactly. Well,
them.
they're all like that now because they're
Yeah, I
cheap.
know. I've
I
seen them.
think these big screens are more dangerous.
Of course
I
they
think
are.
because your
Particularly if
attention
you're doing
is
You're
Yeah.
not feeling like you're not feeling for a button. You're actually looking, and by the time
I've got this car with a screen like that, and to turn the heat on and off is a nightmare.
Yeah.
You got to look. Oh, where is it?
even
on the
opening
screen?
a door, you can't open the doors on some Teslas. If the battery goes, you need to.
Tesla's not really a car.
I think
though,
there's
is
a thing you can pull it. No, it's more like a spaceship, isn't it?
It's a statement.
But
not
it's
one I
just
wish to make.
cheapening it. It looks cool and expensive, but actually it's cheapening everything. It's cheap to make. Just slap a tablet in.
Elon Musk regards Teslas not as cars but as data providers.
Really?
Yeah, he says that.
Yeah.
That for example, he said Peloton. They're okay now, but when they got into big trouble, Elon Musk got in touch with the boss and he said, it's because you don't understand what your company is. Your company is not about people getting fit. You're not selling fitness. What you're doing is you're getting information. You're getting data. That's what Tesla's for. That was what Peloton's for. That's how modern companies make their money.
But Tesla,
information from people.
The Tesla data is from the cameras, and all Teslas have cameras on. It goes back to Tesla base, and the AI cars are learning to drive every single road.
And then people buy advertisers buy the information.
Could it not be more summed up in just Twatmobile?
Yeah.
Well, what was great about Teslas was that all the virtue signalers bought, it was saving the planet, and then
they had to put their
then
stickers
Elon
on
Musk
the back.
becomes like right-wing
And then
Trump
people attacked Teslas were
They go,
terrorists because it was a political action.
Yeah. Well, then they hated having.
Yeah.
They bought Teslas to signal their virtue. Then they hated having Teslas
That
because
was
of
lovely,
Elon
wasn't it?
Musk.
Yeah.
Well, they all
Serves
started
them
putting
right.
bumper stickers on saying
Yeah. That's
bought,
right.
bought before Elon.
That's
you know,
right.
whatever.
Yeah. I was going to say something naughty then, but I won't.
Go on.
Look,
do it.
I have an electric car. It's not a Tesla.
Really?
It's not a Tesla.
Yeah. You
And
do.
the other thing
electric
is,
car.
I hate it.
Well, you
Yeah.
would do.
Yeah.
It's
Because of the range anxiety.
Yeah, it's
and
terrible.
Get a petrol
but
car.
also,
It's not-
also, stopping anywhere to charge it up
Yeah.
takes.
It's not ready.
forever.
The technology's not ready yet
No.
for electric cars.
And also, then you need an app. You pull up, you've got the wrong one, or you're following the app to a location of a charger, and you
Yeah.
discover it's on an industrial estate that's shut.
And plugging in a car for half an hour, how's that futuristic? It should take 30 seconds. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, and that's why it's just not ready. The
It's
technology.
not the answer.
No.
It turns out. But
will
neither
be.
is the big screen. Give us some buttons back,
Yeah.
and a combustion engine,
Yeah.
or an engine that runs on something other than
Yeah.
electricity.
Hydrogen.
Yeah.
Hydrogen, that's the one. We've got a lot of water, especially in this
I
country.
say petrol. Try that.
Petrol.
That'll never
Works
happen.
for me.
Do you know what? You
It
might be
wouldn't
onto
work.
something there, Kev. Petrol. Kev, this is a surprising one, quite specific again. Lawyers.
Lawyers. What's the difference between a catfish and a lawyer? One is a scum-sucking bottom dweller, and the other one is a fish. Lawyers, worse than estate agents, second-hand car dealers, most of them real plodders, jargon-spewing idiots, not very impressive. They're lost in a sense of their own importance.
Idiot prime ministers.
Yeah, they're lost in a sense of their own importance. They're all slaves to the law, and they say, well, this is the law. We'll change the bloody law then, you idiots. Now, I say this with a caveat. Some lawyers, a very small amount of them, are geniuses, brilliant. And I know
Are they the ones that you employ, Kev?
not necessarily. They're ones that, there's one.
You've
there
got
one,
off some stuff you shouldn't.
Yeah,
People like Steve Barrett, the great barrister.
Steve Barrett's brilliant.
They are
But
great
I've
lawyers.
seen a lot, doing my job over the years, covering court cases at the Old Bailey and whatever, I've seen a lot of lawyers in action. About 95% of them are totally useless.
Tossers.
Totally useless. You get the journalists and the judges in these cases going, what are they? This won't win the case, They're useless. All they do, I refer your worship to the precedent, the case of Jones versus the state, 1893 in the Grimsby Crown
one,
Court,
that.
and so on and so
Was
forth.
this the argument used when you got in trouble on the train?
No.
The
What
precedent
was
he
the
set.
precedent? What was the precedent
There
on
wasn't
that,
a
Kev?
precedent used.
There wasn't a
He
precedent
set
used?
the precedent.
You set the precedent.
I did.
As he always had.
1997.
I set the
Kev
precedent.
O'Sullivan sets precedent.
But I think what I'm really getting at here, I mean, they're
Yes.
most of them
What
aren't
is
very
it?
good. Most of them aren't very bright, and I say that
they
with the
think they
caveat
are.
that some of them are brilliant. But they have a way of preaching to us, talking down to us. Oh, well, you don't understand.
better.
You don't understand.
the law.
This is the law. This is the law. I actually do understand the law. I've been around the law my entire long career. So don't talk
have
to
been a
me
lawyer.
like that. But
Isn't
the
it?
way they
But could
preach
have
to
been.
people, I think, is disgusting. Disgusting.
Well, that is something that is particular to those that study for more than 4 years for their qualification.
Yeah, they become
so
obsessed
you
with
get,
it,
You get
don't
an architect,
Yeah,
you
good.
don't want to do it. Why would you build it like that? You should build it like this. It's like, yeah, but the
Yeah,
plug's
that's
in
a
the
good-
ceiling, mate.
Intellectuals can believe stupid stuff,
Yeah,
which
but
is why
lawyers
you've got
aren't
these trans things.
intellectuals. Lawyers
No, I
aren't
know, but they go to
intellectuals.
university, so they
Hold
can
on,
believe.
how have you made this about
We
trans?
all went to university. It doesn't make us.
No, but I mean,
I didn't go to
intellectuals.
university, don't have a qualification to my name, but I do have Stone Slice Pizza,
Oh God, no.
available in
Delicious
central
pizza.
London, both in Covent Garden and the city, near Bangor.
Brain food.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's good, good. Anyway, Kev, You got anything more you want to say about lawyers? 'Cause that was punchy.
Just that I wish that they'd raise their game and they'd stop talking down to us because it's not working. We don't look up to you lot. Yeah. You're mostly idiots. So shut up, go away.
No, but hold
Put
on.
your damn wig on.
But it's even worse than that now, because if you engage the services of a lawyer, you don't meet them anymore.
Yeah.
You do it on Zoom.
But by the way,
You pay 500 quid an hour to see someone sit at a desk like this where they've been all day just...
Yeah.
And they have to charge for every minute. They can't be like, oh, I'll do that on the... No, that's another 700 quid.
That's a caveat I should have also put in. The actual cost, the prices they charge us are disgusting. They're just rip-off merchants.
Well,
absolutely.
but there's nobody to call them to task on. It's like, well, look, how good are you?
Yeah.
Because anyone could
They're
go,
run
well,
by lawyers.
you know, but it's that thing of, well, I'm going to charge £900 an hour. Why? Well, because the other bloke charges...
Why is there a trusted trader?
Are you any better? Not
There should be a
really.
trusted lawyer.
It's more expensive.
Trusted trader. There should be a trustedlawyer.com where you do a review, but they'd sue you for it.
And look at some of the judges. Judges, absolute morons. Absolute morons. So when they reach the top of their trade, they prove themselves to be really, really stupid. Some of our judges at the moment are total jokes.
But they all start out as lawyers. Anyway, recycling. Do you think it works, Kev?
Don't care.
I don't mean it all goes down the same hole. Yeah. Or they send it to China or the third world.
Well, no, but we're all told that we should do this, we should do that. And then you see that thing where somebody just turned up and covered a whole field in rubbish, which I think was due to be recycled.
Yeah.
And you think, well, why am I bothering? Why am I getting told off? You haven't rinsed your tins out.
I don't bother with it.
Well, there's been evidence.
They don't really put it in different when they take it down the depot.
But there's been evidence. There's been evidence of that.
Yeah.
That we are, by law, we have to sort of divide all our garbage up into 17 different bins.
I know. I should have
and
gone into
evidence
plastic wheelie bins.
That they come and pick the damn things up, and then they just shove all of our rubbish onto the same pile.
Just sell it to the third world.
So we split it up for no reason at all.
One man's trash
sell the rubbish to the third world.
Yeah, because one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Well, yeah, to a degree.
But
I mean,
some of the stuff is it's like a charity shop sort of thing, isn't it? We do mainly send it to them, and then they just chuck it in.
We don't sell it to them.
They chuck it in the sea, don't they?
But we don't sell it to them.
Well, that's where they're going wrong, aren't they? That's where they're going wrong.
Well, they pay us to receive it.
Everything's worth something.
No, but they pay us for us to dump our garbage on them.
Right.
That's how it goes.
So they are paying us.
Well, I mean, they're paying us. You said
they're paying us for our rubbish.
No, but you said we should charge them.
So they are paying us.
No. They charge us.
This might be a while, people.
They charge us. We're paying them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's where we're going wrong, isn't it? That's where we're going.
Anyway, while they work this out, we'll be back next week with more grunts. Big thanks to Ash and to Kev, who are still discussing recycling as we disappear off into the ether.
The mafia.
See you next week.